There's like 4 people in that town, so they all point. Well, thank you. That was a lot of fun. He's a good man. All right. You know my first guest tonight from the television programs Cheers and Becker? Well, tomorrow night you can see him in the Showtime movie Our Fathers. Please welcome our friend, Ted Danson. Thanks for being here.
Where's the stuff?
He's way up there, way up this on the left. He'll have his own show on the WB in a week. 2 weeks from now, he'll be kicking my ass every night at 12:30. That's how it works. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. Yeah, thank you. You too.
I want to ask the obvious question first. That's just how I do it, which is Cheers is shown all around the clock, pretty much everywhere in the world. And I've got to think, what's it like for you? Do you ever just sit down, notice that Cheers is on, and decide to watch it yourself? Do you ever do that?
Just started.
Just started. So for many years, you didn't look at it.
No, and when we were doing it, we had young kids, and that was bedtime. So I probably saw about a third of them during the shooting. And Mary's a huge fan. So she was kind of talking me into watching them late at night. Now, when we start to go to bed, we'll turn it on. Right. So you watch me, and then you watch Cheers. Yes.
Yes. Good. That was good. You did that well.
TiVo.
People TiVo things.
Live.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah. What a lie. What's it like for you to watch Cheers? Do you? I mean, it couldn't be the same experience for you. Because you. I mean, is it funny to you?
I got to say, it is very funny. I laugh so hard.
I think I'm fantastic.
This is true. On the way down, I'm in Toronto shooting something. On the way down, on the airplane, they showed a Cheers episode. And I had my little plug thing, and I realized halfway through that I was laughing hysterically at myself with a plane full of people going, whoa, that's bad taste.
Yeah. I would think that would just look like you've lost your mind.
Yes, really.
I talked about this, but I flew JetBlue recently, and I was flying it late at night, and we taped a show, and I had a business thing to do. I jumped on JetBlue. I went. Our show came on like 2/3 of the way through the flight. This show that I had just taped, and everyone had their headsets on, and they were all watching the monologue, and they'd like laugh at a joke and look at me and go like, huh? Then I'd tell the second joke, and no one on the plane would laugh, and like 2 people turned over to me, and they were sort of like, what do you want? Just trying to eat my peanuts here. Now, did you ever watch the E! True Hollywood Story? They did an E! True Hollywood Story on Cheers. And it didn't seem like that was worthy of an E! True Hollywood Story, but I think they're running out of things to make E! True Hollywood Stories about. So now it's Cheers, and it's like, they all got along well. Pretty well.
That's true. And then
they had a good time until they had less of a good time.
And then the 5th costumer from the left knew all of the dirt.
Right.
You know,
do you remember much of those?
Well, you know, the truth is between Woody, myself, and Kelsey Grammer, we whatever they said was probably true. You
were going through some crazy times. You probably had you partied a little bit, and so...
Me?
No, not you. No, not you, but some
Woody.
Other people did.
We lived vicariously through Woody, pretty much.
Really? He'd be crazy, and that would drag you all into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I'm not an officer of the law, by the way. Although there might be one watching. Now, what's a typical day for you now? Are you, what do you do now?
Relaxed.
I understand you have a place on Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, we go there as much as we can.
What do you do on Martha's Vineyard? Paint the picture for us.
All right, you wake up in the morning, you mosey, and that's an important word, mosey, over to the porch, and you sit down and you watch this, birds, trees, ocean, and then you around 11 o'clock, 11:30, depending on your mood, you mosey on over to the Chillmark store, and you sit on the porch, and you sit in a rocking chair, and you eat a pizza with your friends, and then you mosey on over to the beach, and you sit and watch the ocean for a while. Then, when it gets a little warm, you either mosey to the left, to the nude beach, or you mosey to the right.
Well, let's go to the nude beach for a second. That's the only thing that's interested me so far in this little walk we're taking. No, the other stuff is good. I mean, it's fun and electrifying, but the nude beach, there's a nude beach there?
Yeah, there's a nude beach, which was really exciting about 20 years ago, but now they all kind of look like me, so I usually mosey on down to the right, to tell you the truth.
Because you don't want,
The true story, I rented Treat Williams' house, a little house on a pond, and we got there late at night. I've never been to the island, 20 years ago. And we get up in the morning, my little daughter, we get in a little teeny rowboat, row, it's so picturesque. You row across the pond, there's mist, birds in the water. And you come to this dune, and you climb over the dune, and the mist starts to clear. And we literally had rowed right across to the nude beach. And as the mist kind of cleared, you were surrounded by all these naked people. And I remember thinking, someday I'm going to own a home here.
That's a nice... That's just like the fog lifting, and it's like there are these nude zombies everywhere. You said you were it's clearly so relaxing for you. You must have a resting heart rate of like 32 beats a minute. It's just...
You can tell during this interview.
You seem very calm. I don't think I could exist for 10 minutes in that environment.
Yeah,
I'm very tightly wound. I'm like a lemur or something. My movements are quick. I have like a hummingbird metabolism. I couldn't last for a second. I'd be like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You know, and they'd ask me to leave the island. They would escort me off the island.
Or we could watch you from our porch.
Yeah. You'd be sitting there, and I'd just be like,
go, Conan.
Well, I accept your invitation.
Thank you. Yes, please. All right, fine.
There wasn't one.
Yeah, right. I was supposed to lead with that. I'm sorry. Mary and I would love to have you come to Martha's Vineyard and visit any time.
Can I bring Matthew? Is that okay?
Matthew, yeah.
Okay, we're going Matthew. I'll be zipping around. He'll be with you eating pizzas, pointing out nude people. And there's a penis, and there's a... So, now I understand that your wife Mary has a store now. That's gotta be exciting.
No, that is exciting.
You paint this picture that nothing's going on but a store. This has got to be...
I don't know how she fits it in. She's doing films with Robert Altman, and she's got this store called Porch. Ironically.
I wonder where you guys thought of that name.
Yeah.
What do we call it? What are we sitting on?
Hey, honey, let's call it the Porch. And it's on Montana Avenue in Santa Monica. Plug. And
I thought you were here. It says you're here to plug a Showtime show.
Yeah, but
it doesn't say plus furniture store.
No, Mary called me right before we went on, so I just wanted to get that in.
Okay, good, cool.
Yeah. So anyway, that's actually fun. It's a beautiful store. It kind of looks like the inside of her brain, kind of beautiful and strange.
Oh.
You know, it's got pretty things.
That's not a good description. It looks like the inside of her brain. You know.
That's true. That's true. I should have started off with it's got beautiful things for your home and your garden.
Right.
And it looks like the inside of her brain.
It's a better way to go.
Beautiful and strange.
Yeah. And do you help out in the store?
I do. I sit in a chair and.
God, yeah. Do you even stand anymore?
No,
I'm surprised we got you to come out here. This is incredible.
Actually, it's sad. I like to sweep up and clean up, and they wouldn't let me do that because I'd be sweeping, you know, and people come in and go, "Whoa, look, Ted's sweeping." You know,
right. He's clearly, you know, got some terrible problem. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now I'm in the back breaking down cardboard boxes. And...
You're breaking down cardboard boxes in the back?
Yeah, you got the little thing in the back. There's a little slot, and you can't put the whole box. You got to break them down. You got to put the popcorn stuff in little bags and bag them. It's very, very complicated. This is tough stuff.
This is what has happened to you. This is the back breaking down bags, and you've got the packing peanuts. You mean by the popcorn? You're actually packing goods in popcorn.
No, they come to us to unpack.
I see. And then you got to break down the boxes and get them out of there. And wow. And then when that gets a little stressful, you go to Martha's
back to the
vineyard and just sit and look around, and then watch Cheers on TV. Yes. What a self-involved life! I got to go watch myself on TV now.
Totally. You are fast. I'll give you that.
I told you I have way too much. There's something wrong with me. My whole life, even when I was a little kid, I was like gaga, goo goo, gigi. You know, I should hang out with you for a bit and just calm.
Tall people are usually, you know. You're very fast for a tall guy. You are. See? Hey.
That's true.
That's good. I think you got it.
I'm going to do the show at this speed from now on.
Yeah.
And
there go the ratings.
I'll be off the air in a week.
Right.
See, I think the thing is that at 12:35 at night, it's about keeping them awake.
Yeah, that's true.
People out there are trying to go to sleep. I got to keep them awake. And that's why I clap a lot and go like that a lot, because people at home are literally like, I think I'll turn it. What the hell? That was good.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It went right into, wow, man. Our Fathers airs... Our Fathers airs tomorrow night at 8 on Showtime.
Yes.
And Porch, I'm going to give it a plug,
Yeah, please.
is located in Santa Monica?
Santa Monica, Montana Avenue.
Right. Very nicely done.
If you're slow, you have to do weird things.
Exactly. I'm fast and do weird things. We'll team up. It will be unstoppable.
Right.
Hey, you're going to stick around for a little bit?
I am. I'd love
All right,
to.
but thanks so much for being here. Ted Danson, always fun talking to you. Tana Gertz, coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Everybody, we're back. All right, fine show tonight. Stay tuned next week. We got some great guests coming up, including Chris Rock, Sylvester Stallone, Billy Idol, Bill Bellamy, Adam Sandler, much, much more. So watch.